Hey guys, welcome back to another video. But before we get into the video, I want to make sure you guys watch the whole entire video because this might have been the best gameplay of Jailbreak of my life. So guys, this is the night of the update, the live update, guys. And yes, I was there for the update. And guys, let me just tell you guys need to like, comment, and subscribe right now. Spam your username down below and try to make the best comment if you want to win the Robux giveaway. That's going to be happening in about 4 days. So basically, guys, we had a gang in Jailbreak, and Blake was the leader. So you guys probably see Blake right there that I'm breaking out. I told him that I broke him out. That way he can get out. That way he knew that he wasn't still there, and that way he can move. But I told him that I was in police station, but then I was like, never mind, because I didn't want everyone to come there and like get locked up. So after that, I was still locked in my jail cell for about 5 more seconds. And then after I got out, I was like, we need to head somewhere. And the main thing I was focused on is getting out with Blake and Soul and a couple other people that were there. We were all trying to break out and stuff. And these police were literally just bugging. So I was waiting for him to unlock it because he always came through for us. He literally, like, anytime we need like a gun or something, because like a cop was coming, he'd come behind and he'd just like start shooting them up, guys. But if you guys want to really get to the dope part, don't skip. But once you guys see the car that I get in, you guys, that's when the good stuff starts happening. So I died because there was a cop right there again, and then he started shooting me up because I don't like cops, and they're always bugging. But everywhere I was, guys, the cops were. They were just getting on me and the other person, guys. And remember, guys, my nickname in this one is Savage, and I thought they were like talking about how the group was Savage, but they were actually calling me Savage because my name is Queen_24/7Sav, and my nickname was Savage, and they kept saying Sav, and I thought they were like talking about like how we're Sav. But anyways, at the end of the day, every time I went into the sewer and I got shut up, but then I went in there again, and I was surprised to not see him there. I don't know what happened. I think he vanished because like he was literally there just a second ago, but I was surprised that he wasn't there. Then when I hopped into the car, I started riding, and I was surprised that I even escaped. I thought I was going to be in there for about another 5 minutes, guys. But don't let the time lapse fool you guys. This whole video was 42 minutes and 16 seconds. So, guys, I was asking people to like pick me up, and they said that they were robbing the bank. If you guys keep watching the chat up there, and it wouldn't let me say pick me up, so I had to say PMU, which is short for pick me up. But yeah, so I was like, where are you guys? And once I hopped out of my car, I hopped into a car with someone else, but you guys will see once the guy pulls up. So after I got out of the car, he jumped into the car, and I got into the car with him, guys, and this is when all the good stuff starts happening. So I asked Blake where he was. He hopped out, the guy who was driving me, and I was like, where y'all at? And then he was like, we finna go to the bank. So I head over to the bank, and I was like, what? So I went a little bit closer, and I didn't even see anyone, so I was like wondering where they were and stuff. But then I was like, I'm at bank now, and I was like confused. And then I saw one car pull up, and I was like, yup, this is about to get amazing. This is about to get lit. So once everyone started hopping out of their Lambos and stuff, it was only me and the other girl that was there. That was actually girls. And then helicopters were coming. A whole bunch of stuff was coming, guys. And a lot of things that the people liked was the Cybertruck. Like, everyone was fighting to get into the Cybertruck. I knew I had to get a seat in the Cybertruck. It was like the coolest car there. But there were some Lambos. There were some Jeeps and stuff. And Blake was driving the Cybertruck, so he always had the key card, so whenever we needed to get somewhere, we'd follow behind him because he'd get us in there. And everyone was like, team, we're going to start teaming. And then everyone was like, we're all team. And then we're like, stop shooting, because they weren't even shooting anything, guys. There was no cops. But we already got rid of the cops. There was only people in cop suits. But everyone was like, yes, we got a team. And then people were like, I got a key. So did Blake, but like, you know, Blake didn't really have to say he got a key because everyone knew that he would have a key. So everyone was like, let's hit museum and stuff like that. Everyone was so excited to hit up the museum. I told them to, like, be quiet because, like, the cops be looking at the chat sometimes, guys. And, you guys know that we would not leave without robbing the bank. And so I went in there, and I was hoping that people would go back into the bank because I didn't even get to rob the bank like them. So we actually went to the bank. In a little bit, you guys will see right about here. This is when we go to the bank, guys, because they would not forget about me. So they were like, we got to get Savage into the bank and stuff like that. So I went in there and I robbed the bank, and he said that he was disappointed. I don't know if you guys can see where he said, because this is in time lapse, but you guys can slow down the video. But then I was like, Yeah, he said that he was disappointed, but I was like, we leave our squad and stuff like that because we didn't want to leave people behind and like they die, so we had to take it like we had to go slow through the lasers and stuff, and we were like telling people to back up that way they wouldn't die because we didn't want to have to make like an extra trip all the way back to the prison to get someone else. So after we escaped, he was like. We all had back into our rides. We all got into a Cybertruck, but then we recognized that like the Cybertruck didn't fit everyone, so we had to get like another car. Some people were fine without the Cybertruck. They were riding their Lambos and helicopters and stuff. Well, actually, not many people were driving the helicopters because not many people wanted to fly or anything. But people were getting in the car. So what he did, he jumped out of this car and he got a new car. That way he can go pick up another Cybertruck. So when I go back over there, he told everyone to stay. But I was still in the car. I didn't want to get out. But I thought he was like keeping this ride, and I was like, we just gotta fit as many people. But it turns out he wasn't even keeping this car. He went to go pick up another Cybertruck, like I said. So he let me hop in, and he wanted me in the front passenger side. Well, I wanted myself in there. I don't even know what he wanted. But yeah, I was like, yeah, LOL, you got stuck, because he did. But then we rode all the way there, and a whole bunch of people were still there. They were waiting to get into the Cybertruck, so he told everyone to hop in the Cybertruck. Once we get back, you guys will see the part. But we were in a Ferrari right there, or whatever that car was. So we were telling everyone to get in here. So I told Soul to hurry up and get in here because Soul was right there. And we were like, let's go to museum. And guys, he was hitting stuff, but don't worry, guys. He's a really good driver. You just have to wait until he gets onto the road. So once he gets onto there, we already start going up to the Cybertruck. And guys, me and him went into a private server. That way we can just get money so easily after this whole video. That's what we did. And we stayed up to about 4 in the morning waiting to the big event. And we stayed up to 5. I don't know what time it was, but we had to catch that live update. And it was so cool, guys. I will show you guys what the live update looks like after this video. After you guys watch this, go to the next one. So after that, guys, we were bombing the thing. It was about 12 seconds before we can do the thing again. And he was like, stop shooting, because people were just shooting at anything. Like I said, when they were shooting the last time, there wasn't really enough bows for like people to like get like Kara Gold on enough KG. So it was real quick. All you had to do was go in and out of the thing. Not many. We didn't even really have to solve the puzzle, but I solved the puzzle. No, I actually didn't solve the puzzle. Someone else did. But then we went in there. We pulled down the lever. Everyone started getting up into there, and we were like, "Go!" We were all trying to head there. We didn't even care. We were trying to get to the Crim base. So what we did was we started riding there, and once we got there, everyone started hopping out and stuff. But this one, I don't know if this was the one, but he was like, yes, we need, he was like, I need 3,000 cash for this car. And I was like, I'll donate, guys. But what I did was I accidentally dropped I dropped 2 stacks of 3,000, and Soul actually stole the money from me. So he said thank you, and he took it. And then I was like, what? Soul just took my money. I was trying to take it, but then because I dropped the extra one, but then he took it, and I was like, and then he wants to say, I want some money. And I was like, I literally just gave you my money because you picked it up off the ground. So we got a couple guns and stuff, and we were riding out there. I think there was only like 2 cops because like a whole bunch of them weren't really doing anything, guys. But look at that, guys. That's the time when he was like, I want money. So after that, I said, I dropped it for him. And I was like, sorry, Blake, I tried breaking you out, but I failed. Because, guys, I have to show some loyalty to him because, he was like the leader of the raid. He was like, it's okay that I did my best. And I was like, thanks. And then everyone was like, help Blake. And I was like, I was already with Blake, so I didn't really have to help. Me and him had to get out ourselves. So he told me to be cop, and I was like, who, me? And he was like, yes, please. And I was like, hold on. So I switched the teams, and guys, there was this guy that turned on me because, like, what we did was, I don't know if it's in this video right here, but we started kicking him out. We didn't like kick him out the thing, but he was like causing a whole bunch of problems. So we kept switching the Cybertruck out. So like every time he got into a Cybertruck with us, we kept switching until he wasn't even able to fit into the Cybertruck because like we didn't want him to be in the Cybertruck with us because he was like causing a whole bunch of problems. So a little bit later, after he did that, I went to the donut shop as a cop, and I was like, donut shop. I'm at donut shop. And I told people to get there. I was like, grab gliders because I really want to go to the cargo. I don't know if you guys have been to the cargo before, but once you jump out of the cargo, it is so pretty, guys. You're jumping down, and you got to deliver it to the thing. But, guys, I was like, yeah, okay. So this guy was like, are we cool? And I was like, y'all got key cards? Because he actually told me to switch back to prisoner. So I was like, before I go back to prison, I want to make sure you guys have a key card. So the guy who we kept kicking out the car, he was actually chasing me. He was not letting go until he killed me. So I told him to stop, but you know, he still kept killing me, and you know, I didn't really care. But yeah, so he told me to be criminal, so I went and I switched the teams, guys, and I was doing that really quick. I was like, I gotta get out there, guys, and it was another thing of me trying to break out. So after I broke out, Blake already had the key card, so he let me out. Let's see, guys, and when it was gonna happen, I was waiting for him to get there, but I had to just punch myself out. I didn't want to wait that long, so after I did that, lifted up the gate, and then he was already there. Like I said, guys, he's always there in enough time. So I just hopped into the car, and he was like, do you want money? He said that to Blake, and then he was like, I'm going to give you money because you're a man. And he was like, yeah, I'm just going to drop it for you. So I was like, where are we going? And he was like, we're going to go to jewelry, I think. He said I don't have a lot of money, but he still gives him stuff. I was still asking him, like, where are we going? What did I say? I don't even know what he said, guys. I don't even know where he said that we were going in this video, guys. And yes, I'm overdoing the audio because, like, the audio, I was playing a whole nother YouTube video in the middle of this, so I had to make this audio right here. He got into another freaking car, and then we all hopped into the Cybertruck again, and our car literally flew all the way out of the map, and everyone was like, whoa. Like, his car literally flying out of the server. And, guys, we were back at the prison once again, but it was not that. Like, we weren't really, like, at the prison, but it was, like, we were all in separate places. So we were basically still in prison, but we were still escaped. So after that, unless you get caught by a cop, you don't go back to prison. But, yeah, so I hopped into the car with someone else because we wanted to be, like, more than a couple people in the car so we can get there faster. I told him to go to the Volplate base, and he was like, yeah, I'm heading there right now. And I was like, okay. So we started heading there, and he sent me a friend request, so of course I had to accept it because no matter what he looks like as like his skin or whatever, I'm still gonna accept your friend request, guys, if you guys friend me. But look, okay, so I told them that I was a YouTuber because they wanted to subscribe to my YouTube channel by the end of this video. You guys just have to keep watching to see. And I told him that we were coming because there was actually a cop behind us following us, and we had to like break off with him, so we had to stop at the garage. And then, guys, we saw people pulling out of the crim base, but we still went there. He was like, and we were like, hey, what's up? And I was like, hey, Blake. And he was like, hey. And then he was like, okay, guys, so I asked him if we have a plan, and he said car 5, people need to friend me, and I'll accept. And he said first to do it, he'll friend me back. So I actually was the first one to do it, and I friended him, and he actually friended me back, guys. So I really want this group to get back together. I don't even know if they're ever going to see this video in their life, but I really hope that we can get this back together. I have all the games. We got Savage 101, and we got Blake 9570. We got XX and Nene. Something. So make sure you guys go friend all these people up, guys, because this is a really big group, guys, and this was probably like the best experience I've ever had in Jailbreak because it is so good. So he told me to sub to his friend Alexander, and I don't even know if I can find it, guys, but I was like, okay, I'll find it. I didn't really remember what he said, so I had to like tell him, but he wasn't on today, he wasn't on yesterday, and I was like, no, I hope he still plays, because there's a couple people in this that be like, they be being on Roblox this day for like 2 days, and then they just stopped playing Roblox for like a week. So, guys, I told him my thing, and he wasn't able to find it. So I told him what to search out. I said search out Queen Roblox, free Robux, and then my thing should be like the top one up there or the second one. And then he was like, I need money, and I told him that I would give him some money, not Blake, but I think it was another bunch of them, but. Blake got into the car, and he was like, thank you to XX Nene 2008 XX, and I said, no problem, I like helping people, if you're even talking to me, and he was like, question mark, because he actually wasn't talking to me, but he was like, thank you, because me and him dropped the money, but he kind of was talking to me, and I was like, yeah, I'll play tomorrow and stuff like that. And I told him thank you for like inviting me to the private server that we were in at the end of the day, because a lot of criminals started like exiting the game, because we were up to about 5 in the morning, and everyone was like, we gotta get it out of this game, it's too long. And I was like, I'm not going until the update is there, guys. And the update was there, and I was like, can you play tomorrow? And I was like, he was like, Queen. I was like, and yes, everyone try to play tomorrow. And then he said, what time? And then I was like, about 9. at 8 in the morning because guys, we can't even say numbers in things, but we can say 8. And then, guys, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And guys, I didn't even get to finish the rest, but bye, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed.